Hey, I'm here with one of my super students, James Dand, and we're going to do a case study today to gain some insight into what's been most helpful. So please, James, introduce yourself. What is it that you do?
So hi everybody, I am James Dand and I am a songwriter, an empowerment songwriter. So I write music to empower people. I also write personalized songs for businesses and brands, and I also coach people through the music process in regards to mindset and some other things as well.
Okay, thank you, James. So when we first started working together, what problems did you face, or what challenges did you face, and what did you want to achieve?
I was a bit lost, to be honest with you. I'd done a lot of education, a lot of courses. I had a lot of material, so my knowledge had increased, but I was a little bit lost in terms of what to do first, what to do when, how to actually use that knowledge, and was just a bit unsure of what direction to go in. So that was my biggest frustration, and what the coaching did was allow me to focus on certain things and progress forward at a lot quicker rate.
Okay, great, thank you. So what did you specifically want to achieve when we started coaching?
So I wanted to be a mindset coach, because that was an area that I had got into a lot myself on my own journey. So I wanted to coach people through mindset and do training events on mindset.
Okay, so what would that mean for your business? What impact would that have for your business if you were a mindset coach?
So the impact on the business would be to start generating some revenue from paying customers, and yeah, that's it. Is that
Yeah,
does that answer your question?
yeah, that makes sense. Yes. And personally, what impact were you looking for personally?
Personally, was to enhance my own mindset as well, because again, I'd been someone that had suffered in the past from low self-esteem, confidence. So through helping other people, that would help me personally as well.
Hmm. Okay, cool. Thank you. So, what three parts of the system that we went through was most helpful for you?
Wow, where do I start with this? So the sales process was really good for me. I'd been someone that wasn't necessarily entirely happy with the sales process. And what I liked about that was it was an easy to follow format that was done in a very, what's the word I'm looking for here? A very, I've totally forgotten the word, but a very sort of a credible way, if you like, authentic way. So it's not about the hard selling, it's about solving people's problems in a nice, easy to follow way. So that was really useful to me. There was a lot of work that I did on my little voice, the voice in my head that can put me off and take me out of the game. So that was a real eye opener for me. Again, a very easy to follow system, and something that when you follow that system and you become more aware of how your little voice in your head can take you out. When you become more aware, you have the choice to not let that happen. And that has been big for me, and that's definitely something that has improved since I've been working with you, Natalie. And the third thing I think is to get clarity on exactly what it is I'm doing and what my message is and what my brand is. And part of that, and this is the thing, part of it has been through the actual conversations we've had and the tools that you have given me. But the other important thing has been through the experience that I've actually gained. And that experience I've gained is through you actually coaching me and pushing me and getting me out to do things. And some of those things have been successful in regards to getting results, and others have been learning. So I've learned what hasn't worked, but again, because I've had the support from you, I've been able to override those obstacles and keep going. So that's been really useful to me as well.
Great, awesome. Thank you very much. So, selling, the sales process, then overcoming your little voice, your chatter inside your head that's pulling you down. And the third thing is clarity. Clarity really, really is essential. Okay, cool. Thank you. And what specific results have you achieved? during our time together?
Yeah, well, specific results have been, for example, I've got my first paying client for a personalized song, which was a high-end paying client for a personalized song. I'm currently writing another song for someone else as well.
You may name that guy
So
too if you want.
say again, sorry.
You may name that person if you
Oh, I
want.
may name that person. So the what, the first person? Oh, so
Second person you're working with together.
second person is Matt Catram, who's an award-winning trainer, international trainer, and best-selling author, etc. So yeah, that's in the pipeline as well. So that's been a big win for me as well. And also in conversation with people about different coaching services as well. So yeah, there's certainly been some wins.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and you've done a couple of workshops and talks at various networking groups. Very, very good.
Lot more exposure, yeah. Lots of talks, lots of workshops, and the opportunities are now starting to come my way, as opposed to me just constantly looking for them. You know, people are referring other people to me. There's been lots of conversations, so that the momentum is certainly being gained.
Okay, awesome. And personally, what was the biggest impact personally you gained from the system that we used?
Biggest impact personally, I would say, would be that I now feel more feel higher levels of self-worth. So I know that, you know, I'm good enough to be out there doing what I want to do. I don't feel so much like an imposter. I'm out there, I'm doing it. I have much higher levels of self-value. That's what both the tools and techniques and the experiences through working with you have actually given me. So, you know, I feel ready. I'm just looking forward to all those opportunities coming, and feel that I can ride the waves and overcome any challenge. And I deserve all the successes that I've got coming up.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, that's one thing that a lot of coaches and trainers are struggling with, the self-worth.
Mm.
Funny enough, we're people that add a lot of value, but still we question ourselves. So what was the biggest objection you had before joining? So I know that you almost didn't join because of something. What was the biggest objection?
The biggest objection would be, on the surface level, would be money. Do I want to invest this money? I'd already invested a lot of money on a lot of courses, a lot of programs, a lot of education. But really what it then boils down to is the deeper levels under that, because it boils down to, will this program work for me? Am I good enough for this program? You know, so it came down to, again, little voice issues. But the value that this program can bring is, well, it's limitless, really. It doesn't have an upper limit. So, you know, in terms of where your life and your business can go, you know, I at the minute haven't reached all the goals that I want to reach, but I know that I'm on the journey, and that's the important thing. You know, I've really been shown the journey, shown the way, and like I say, I know I've got lots of opportunities coming. So if your little voice is saying, well, I'm not sure if this is for me, I'm not sure that I'll be able to do it, you know, really you've got to overcome that little voice, really.
Awesome, thank you. And who would you recommend it to specifically?
Sorry, say again. Who would I recommend
Recommend
it?
it to specifically?
I'd recommend it to, obviously, anyone who is looking to expand their coaching business. It might be that you're a coach and you haven't got any clients, you don't know where to find them, you don't quite know what your message is, you haven't established a brand. So certainly there's those kind of people who are looking to create training events or online programs, you know, anything like that. So if you have a lack of clarity, you have a lack of confidence, you don't quite know where you're going, or you're just not getting the results that you want to get, you know, that's who I would recommend this program to.
Okay, great. Thank you. And what was your favorite part of working with me? Last but not least.
Favorite part of working with you? Well, I'm not going to say one part. I'm going to just say that as a bit of a summary. So you, Natalie, are someone that really, as far as I'm concerned, gets the balance right in terms of pushing people, motivating people, telling people, telling me when maybe I thought I've done well, and you're saying, well, in actual fact, what about this? What about that? So you motivate people, which is the role of a coach. Any good coach is there to get something better out of the person than they would have got themselves. However, you do so in an empowering way, in a way that's not meant to make the person feel bad, or you'd never ridicule anyone. It's in a very supportive way. You give a lot of value, additional time and things like that. And what has come across through my time working with you is that you're not just in it to make some money, regardless of what results that the client would get. What you're looking for is the results, and you'll do everything in your power to, you're genuine in regards to wanting to get the results. So, that maybe hasn't answered one thing specifically, but there's just a general theme that has run through our sessions together. And, I'd like to thank you for that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It really makes me have goosebumps. Okay, cool. So if you personally, who's watching this, would like to see if the system works for you too, just click the link below that I'm going to put below this video and see what the next step would be to find out if and how we can work together, and if and how I could help you. So that was James Dand, empowering songwriter and coach and trainer. And my name is Natalie Sabrina Dahl. And thank you very much, James, for this great sharing your insights.
Thank you.